everyone, so something happened yesterday and you probably know what it is from the title above, but I just kind of want to tell you about it, and I didn't even tweet about it. I did not alert Twitter when this happened because I wanted everyone to find out about it at the same time, and I wanted the story to have like that much more, what's that word? Where it's like really important. That's what this story is going to be. So I want to tell you the story of my car wreck. So yesterday I tweeted that I was going to work out at like 2:45. I was leaving my house, and I always take my water in a Tervis tumbler, but we didn't have any clean ones. So I decided that I was going to go by this fast food restaurant that is in my town, and I won't tell you the name of it because it's that local restaurant I talk about a lot that if you Googled you would know like my city. But let's just say it's called Buddy's, okay? It's not, but let's say it is. Okay, so I go by Buddy's because it's on my way to the gym. And I get a water, and I get it with lemon and 2 Splenda. So they put the lemon in it, but they don't put the 2 Splenda. So I pulled into a parking spot so that I could like make my water. So I'm all done, and I'm ready to go, and I put my car in reverse, and I look behind me, and I see that there's a truck trying to back into the space that's open next to me. So I sit there and I'm waiting on him, and he's getting really close to my car, and I can see by the angle that he's coming in that he's coming in towards my car, not towards the parking spot. So I start honking because he's about to hit me, and when I honk, he rams into me, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I start crying because I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to turn my hazard lights on, and I do know how, but in the moment I couldn't figure it out. And I know that like for a fender bender in a parking lot, you don't really need your hazard lights, but it was very important to me because I've always heard that when you're in a car wreck, you're supposed to check and make sure everyone in the car is okay, turn your car hazard lights on, and go see if people in the other car are okay. So everyone in my car was fine. Me and my water were fine. So I'm trying to find my hazard lights, and I'm freaking out, and I can't find them. So I just get out of the car, and the guy that gets out of the other car is a little old man, and he's really, you can tell that he's really upset about what happened. And I said, sir, did you not hear me honking my horn? And he said, yeah, I thought you were honking my horn because I was holding up the line because I was taking so long to back into the parking spot, so I went faster. And I was like, yeah, well, when you went faster, you kind of crashed into me. So we go check, and I look at his car, and there is a scratch on his bumper, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And he takes his finger, and when he wipes it off, it comes off. And I was like, oh, you know, good. And I look at my car, and the corner of my car, about this big, there's a huge dent going inward. Why did I just stutter? Yes, there's a huge dent going into my car, and I'm like, oh. So I called my mom immediately, and I was like, Mom, don't freak out. Everything is okay, but I was just in a little fender bender accident. And she was like, what? So she said, did you call the police? And I said, no, I didn't call the police. And she said, you have to call the police. You can't not call the police. So I was like, okay, do I call 911? And she was like, no, you don't call 911. You need to call like the city police. And I was like, I don't have the number for the city police. So I hung up with her, and I ended up calling 911. And so I dial 911, and I say, hi, I was just involved in a car accident. Nobody's hurt, but I need the police here. And they said, okay, where are you? And I told them I'm in the Buddy's parking lot on this road. Oh, I just said my city. So I said, hey, I'm in the Buddy's parking lot on this street in this city in this state, and I need a police car. And they said, okay, well, we are going to transfer you to this city, this state police department. So they pick up and they say, my city, my state, police department, how may I help you? And I say, I was just involved in an accident. And they say, is everyone okay? And I said, yes. And they said, so you need a police officer? And I said, yes. And they said, sending one right away. But the first time I called 911, it took them 42 seconds to answer my phone call. If I was dying, 42 seconds is a very long time. I hope they would answer it faster. That kind of scared me, like 42 seconds. Think about how long that is, because I was always thinking, if someone's like coming at me and trying to kill me and I'm like punching them, I would just like dial 911 and start screaming into the phone. But if it's going to take them 42 seconds to answer the phone, or 43 seconds, however long it took them, that's a long time, and I probably can't keep a fight going that long. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, so that was my brutal car wreck experience. Yeah, and then I went to work out, and I worked out for a good long time. Oh, guess what? Here's my schedule, just because a lot of you are asking. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I go to the gym with my friend's mom, who's a personal trainer, and she helps me do stuff. So that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm working on anaerobic. My dad taught me that word. Anaerobic exercises, which is not like cardio. It's like toning and stuff like that. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I do 30 minutes of cardio, either running, whatever else is cardio. But last night I typed into YouTube yoga for beginners, and there was this short little video that was just like a minute or two long, and it was like just a beginning yoga routine. And so I spread out my little yoga mat and I did the routine. Oh my gosh, it was an experience. First off, I'm not flexible anymore. I guess I thought, since I used to be a cheerleader and I was really flexible when I was a cheerleader, that I would just like always, that I was just a flexible person. I didn't really think that maybe like if you stop flexing, if you stop stretching, that you're that you wouldn't be flexible anymore. But I'm not very flexible anymore. Yeah, but it actually made me really tired, and I actually went to sleep after I did yoga. So I think I'm going to start a routine where every night after I take off all my makeup and I take out my contacts and I'm ready for bed, I do this little 2-minute yoga thing, and then I'm going to start moving into more advanced poses when I can master the beginner poses, because some of them, I mean, they're hard, and I'm not very good at stabilizing. Like, I tried yesterday, I was at the gym, and my trainer person tried to get me to do crunches on a ball, and you guys know that I bought a ball. I bought a pink ball that you do crunches on, but I had never used it because I was sore. And so she had me do it, and I like rolled off the ball. Like, I cannot stay balanced in the center. I'm clumsy. That's what you could say. All these girls are in the gym, they're like running, and they're so fit, and they're so like, you know, what's that word? They're sharp with their movements. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, So I want to know, have you ever been in a car wreck? Even if it was just a little fender bender, or like you tapped your side mirror on a mailbox or a trash can or something not important, comment below and let me know that. And if you haven't been in one, comment below and let me know what your first experience of driving was like. Did you almost wreck? If you've never driven before and you've never been involved in a wreck, just comment below and say, whatever you want to say about this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! That I was going to go buy this fast... You did. Going inward. Why did I just stutter? Yeah, but last night so I think I am going to start a little routine where every night, ow, this tag is so itchy. What's that word? They're running and they're fit and they're not toned. They're running and they're fit and they're sharp. They're sharp with their movement. They're like, and when I run, I'm like, because I can't run. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. Oh, look, I'm getting muscle. Watch. This is me not flexing. Watch right here. You watching? Oh, that was tough. What's wrong with me? Like, honestly, what is wrong with my brain right now? I think that car wreck jolted my brain. Maybe I should go to the ER. I was hit by a car yesterday, and my head hurts. No, my head really does hurt, and I can't think of any words. It's like I'm missing all the words in my old dictionary in my brain. Okay, that just sounds weird. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Time for a thumbnail. I feel like Payson off of Make It or Break It. Oh my gosh. You really can't move your neck in these things. Like, if I try to move my neck, I can't. Alright. Photo.